Hello there, how's it going? Forgot to turn on my microphone there for a second. So, Everspace just came out today, and I thought I couldn't go and not do a Everspace live stream given my username. DrSpaceman, come on. So, I had not, let's launch this right away. And how's it going in the chat today? Shadow, thank you very much for coming. It's nice seeing you. We'll have to get back together for some Destiny at a moment. Pretty soon there is Cyberpunk coming out. That'll be pretty nice. I'll actually be glued to that game for a very long period. So, some music point. Wait. Okay, it's not captured. Okay, that should be alright. So, I want to start a new run because I kind of... Well, you know what? Let's just continue. I skipped the story a bit, but I'm pretty sure I'll catch on. It was just a tutorial anyway. It's very sensitive. So, pretty psyched about that event they just announced for Thursday with I don't remember the name, but those two TV hosts that they got from Sci-Fi and G4 Tech TV. Oh, the graphics are wonderful in this. Look at the reflection in the window. Okay, this is really well made. Seriously, like just the light, how it reflects on the dash and all this. Okay, this is definitely wow. Okay, I'm happy. It is a good space game. Some fuel. So fuel limit reached. Now I need to do a jump. Just gonna turn on the volume of the game. Now my objective is to go to this waypoint. So Shadow, I'm guessing you're playing at the same time you're watching this. Yeah, this game's lit, an adult version of the Ubisoft games, very tough. You even get the damage parts. So some of the parts that you loot are pre-damaged. I'll have to be careful of that. That's a tech container. So, beam laser. Okay, I can salvage or swap. Okay, so the beam laser will do more damage to the hull, less to the shields. Energy consumption 4.5 per second, range 60. Now let's swap. And I'm gonna salvage this. Decide for yourself whether you want to equip or salvage it. There is an outlaw ship incoming. I would advise activating your weapon overdrive. An outlaw ship incoming. Weapon overdrive.
For crafting and upgrading your equipment. It appears, however, that we have exhausted our possibilities here. I suggest advancing to the next location.
That's trippy. I had to do third person, no inverts. I'm actually playing mouse and keyboard, so It's like all like the reticle that moves in the middle. That's my mouse, and it actually guides the nose of my ship. And it's like ASDW actually guides the movement of the ship, and Q and E does a rotation. Actually, it goes really well this way. Yeah. And it's a shift for going faster. So, this will load up. I think they actually recommend mouse and keyboard for the game because it is originally a computer game. Okay. Upgrade a sector scanner perk to reveal threat levels. So can I just choose? Okay, no, I'm on a path, so I cannot choose. But I do have like scrap, compound, power cell. There's a fuel level. So yeah, it's the developer actually recommends mouse and keyboard, and I think it says in the description like gamepad incomplete or something like that. I don't know if that's the game, but I know there's a game that says the gamepad's like partial support, but it's not as recommended. I miss my Gatling gun. Yeah, I have next to no experience with this game, so I don't know what goes well, what works well, what doesn't. So we'll discover this together. So energy, boosting firing primary weapon and using device consumption energy. Pay attention to the energy bar below the crosshair. Might be smart to wait for the energy to recharge before going to the next fight. Bring your ship to a full stop in order to increase recharge speed. Okay, so it's not 100% yet. Not moving. There's some people coming in my... Okay, they're fighting. Okay, I just got shot. Now I need to move. Or else I'm a sitting duck. So I need to aim for the circle that's in front of the ship. Because by the time that he makes it there, that's where... By the time my bullets makes it, that's where the ship will be. So, that's an outlaw. Can I actually make allies?
That's just what I need.
Yeah. Now I'm being shot at. I don't think he should be the one I should be firing at. My son woke up. Okay, there was something there. Pulse laser. Now is not a time to change the gear. Okay, my son just woke up. I hope he goes back to sleep. Pretty sure I had... Yeah, I got secondary weapons. Okay, I'm gonna look at that pulse laser. Where is it? Just us. Okay, no, I should take care of this before. Nah. Loot. So it does pause when you pick up something. Salvage that. Oh, there's a lot of ships. If your ship is heavily damaged, you may consider boosting out a combat situation to open your in-game menu to repair your ship. Repairing your hull costs nanobots. Get out of there. One of your ship's main... Hey, Kevin, how's it going? Nice to see you. Hey, Doctor, stopping in for a moment. How's it going? It's going really well, other than my son just decided to wake up, but should be falling asleep soon. One of your ship's main component was damaged, not fully functional anymore. You can repair it via the in-game menu.
A key ship component is damaged. It is recommended you fix it before your next
Yeah, I heard you.
You have extracted raw materials. These are essential for crafting and upgrading, but you will require much more.
They're still shooting at me. My ship's gonna break. I'm dead pretty soon. I think I pissed him off by attacking them. Gotcha, once my son pops up from his nap, time to get his homework done. So chilling in the meantime. This game looks cool so far. Haven't tried it yet. Yeah, it's my first time trying it. Am I out of missiles? I'm gonna die. Is there... Am I able to just speed out of there? Welcome to Everspace, and I exploded. Welcome to Everspace. Achievement for Die. Killed in action. Hermetic Wolf. Duration 11 minutes 40 seconds. Kills new record 12. Sector 1. Credit new record 997. Back to hangar. So, that was pitiful. Come on, get back to sleep. Perks and upgrade available. So, do I explore until I die, then I get to choose a new ship? Is that how that works? So that's the basic ship. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to put a pause on this because my son really doesn't want to fall asleep. So I will be back in, let's hope, 3 or 4 minutes. So stay tuned. I'll be back in a moment. Thank you very much for waiting. Sorry about this, guys. My son's still not asleep, but hopefully it was enough to calm him down a bit, even though he's still screaming right now, but that happens. After that, he calms down. So, get to buy perks. I got stats, codex. So with a sector scanner, I can actually look ahead to see what the dangers are. Definitely worth a try. Challenging, but really good. Catch you in a bit. I'll see you, Kevin. Critical hit chance, nanobot efficiency. Gonna lower the music a bit. The amount of different devices you ship can carry. Oh, that would be a good thing to upgrade. Hold on now for this. Increase the amount of credit found. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go normal. So I guess it's you keep doing a new ship till you, and then you explore till you die. You gather resources. Lock in first. The life support system was damaged and you're running out of oxygen. Where's that menu? I'm just looking for... Okay, repair. Now, here's where the repairs are happening. I have 0 nanobots. So that's an upgrade I have to buy. Okay.
Need oxygen, you know. What? The life support system is still damaged.
I'm on it.
So these are not enemies. I know that my life support is still damaged, but how do I repair it? We got 0 nanobots. What is this? Comma hub, mineable fuel. So transport. Because I can always try to do a jump. I have 0 credits, so I'll need to get some resources. Doesn't look like the easiest game to understand around.
Enemies in range.
Oh, finally some nanobots.
Yes, nanobots.
Did I pick him up?
Credits.
So the nanobots are doing a repair, as I understand. Do I need to do something else? Did some, but not entirely. Or whoa. Front geo generator. Attribute gunship. I'm guessing I got all the ore I could get out of this. That's an equipment transport. I don't feel ready to attack that ship. GNB fighter. I shouldn't be making enemies right now. So, still not enough for nanobot to repair. Hey Rick, how's it going, man? I'm home at last, yup, in space. With a broken life support system, so my guy is slowly dying, so I need to get nanobots to repair my life support. How's it going, Rick? Thanks for coming to my stream, man. Thank you. Swear at a kid. It's not getting the sleep you should be getting. Ooh, ship color. I'm good, man. My brother subscribed. Hold on. I'm just trying to take care of this. Oh, energy core expansion. Just gonna try to take care of this battle. Light missiles, nice. Good, man. My brother subscribed to your channel. He likes it. He doesn't subscribe too much, so that's a good thing. Nice. Thanks for subscribing, man. So I had some nanobots. Nice. I need those. Yeah, you can tell him I said thanks for the support. It's really appreciated. So I got some scraps. Good to hear that he likes it. Now, why is it? Priority is my life support right now, even though target decelerator MK2. Where was it? There. Hey Chris, how's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by. So, salvage this. How are you doing, man? I kind of enjoy this game. I think I got all the resources out of this. Oh, service station. That looks like something I need.
What's this mining outfit I'm registering?
Trading from DrSpace. Corporate behemoth and sole legitimate operator in the demilitarized zone. Their monopoly has ensured unchecked expansion. You will encounter their jump gates and mining drones frequently.
Okay, you receive, you give. Can I repair? I'm okay on fuel. Whoa. What? Is there a place to repair the ship? What is this? Like fuel pods?
Your vessel harvests plasma automatically when you are clean.
I'm about to die. Can't you fix my ship? Okay. Gonna go to the next system to see if there's anything they can do. Reaching the next sector. You have reached the final location of this sector. Fly through the jump gate in order to reach the next sector. You won't be needing any fuel for that jump.
Jump gates are the primary method of travel between systems.
So,
Built by gradient prospects for their mining drones to reach areas more efficiently.
I'm about to die right there. I'm being shot at.
It is the only way to the next sector. So, yes.
I'm out of everything. But at least I can take out a few of them. It shouldn't give me resources. Yeah, I've collected enough resources for crafting. Go to the equipment menu and see which item can be modified or crafted from scratch as indicated by a small icon in the slot's top right corner. Ooh. Yeah, wasn't able to pick up the credits. So energy core extension, and I got a new color. Colonial Interceptor Necroville 3. Just want to look through the ships. That's a pretty big one. Colonial Gunship, Colonial Scout, and I'm the Interceptor. So there was one about nanobots. Devices. Pretty sure there was one about nanobots. So that's energy, which is good. Hull. Nope. Okay, so I just need to loot some nanobots around. I'm gonna upgrade this, and I think it's the only thing I can do. And launch a new ship. Destroy 10 Okar unit in a single run. Oh. Hey there. Ooh. That's a shield. That's better than what I have, but I don't have enough energy. Oh man. What happens if I equip it? Oh, maybe I do have enough energy. It just takes more energy than one I had.
You're drawing fire.
My fuel is full.
You've been detected.
There you go. Credits. Nice. And again, fuel. I'm already full. Let's explore a bit around if I... Ooh, what is... Did something shoot me? Or I just hit something?
Multiple hostiles incoming.
Okay, I'm being shot at. Compound. Okay, what is this? Whoa! That did an explosion. Pretty solid. Okay. At this point, I'm really liking this game. I'm in my element here. Still need to learn a lot about it. I'm a total Everspace noob, but I see the appeal to it. Ooh, what are these?
Giant shipwrecks. What are they?
Colonial fleet warships overwhelmed by Okar fighters during the war. You will find such wrecks scattered throughout the demilitarized zone.
Some compounds, some gels, some credits, crystals. Oh.
We're being throttled hard.
I get them all. Nice credits here. Come on. What is going on? Losing some subsystems. All is damaged. Okay. I've got a few systems damaged. I need some more nanobots. But man, that game is gorgeous. Can't wait for them to do the 4K upgrade. And they said various other improvements that's gonna come to Stadia. Okay, that's... Whoa! Man. What did I ever do to you? Other than killing your friends? Nanobots. All right. Hey Meg, how's it going? Nice to see you here. I need to do some repairs. So I guess I need to do this first. Why isn't it letting me... Okay. Can see the repairs being done. I've got no more nanobots and my life support is still broken. So how you doing, Meg? Have you taken advantage of any of the new games that just dropped? So that's gas. I'm totally fine on gas. Freighter wreck. Now I want to go see that. Okar forces inbound. Where? Gonna get shot at. You gotta show me where. Oh. There they are.
They're onto me.
Some Okars just jumped in. I recommend evasive moves.
You saying I should run from a fight?
It's all the same to me. We might get to our destination sooner if you went all out.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna die. Whoa!
Targeting us.
Yeah, I'm crashing. I just hit a satellite. That sealed my fate. That was fun. Got a lot of credits though in this one. I'm starting to get a hang of it. Rare loot is very expensive. Max speed, fuel capacity. Energy regen wouldn't be bad. More credit. Wow, that's the nanobot one. Unspent credit.
Let's make this
But I didn't notice, do I restart from 0 every time? Ooh, credits, and I'm getting shot at by an outlaw turret. Okay. Still pretty far. I'm in good condition. So that's a jump suppressor. Do I break it? What do I do? Hack. Jump suppression removed. Nice.
How did Grady and Brun manage to get the only contract in the DMZ?
They were first on the scene due to their extensive jump gate infrastructure. So far as their monopoly is concerned, their close working relationship with the colonial fleet was undoubtedly a factor.
Ooh. Did I miss any resources? Hey, Stadia Vic Gaming, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming by. I'm liking this game. Hey, Zorkies, are you gonna do a stream on Hitman 2? Not yet. I actually need to do the tutorial and understand how Hitman works. I don't even know the controls. Maybe someday. I've been looking at Hitman 1 the other day just on my own to see how it plays without doing the tutorial, and it was a bad idea. You need to know how to handle the game. Okay, got plenty of fuel. I don't need that. Doing pretty good. Gotta support the Stadia community. Exactly. I keep looking for new streamers here and there because we have to support each other. The community will only grow if we help each other. It's not a... like, between streamers, it's not a competition. We're all in this together. The more we help each other, the better the community will grow. And it's going really well right now. Like, my channel has been growing very well. And it's like Color's channel has been booming. A lot of guys have been doing really well lately. That's nice to see. So is that the one I hacked earlier? Yes, it is. I'm not gonna attack these guys. Mining drone. Yeah, gonna let it do its business. Oh man, this game is just so beautiful. There it is. Container.
Acquiring a taste for cast-offs.
Plasma mine. Exactly, we Stadia content creators and the Stadia community are like a giant family. One thing I really love about Stadia is the community. Yup, I've met so many great content creators that are not just talented, but have their heart in their hands, like ready to help anyone at just short notice. You ask them for something, it's like they're ready to do anything for you. It's awesome. So I try to be the same as much as possible, help others. Yeah, I think I'm ready to jump to the next system. Yeah, if Stadia ends up letting you stream directly to YouTube, I could see a growing creators. Definitely. I like my setup, how I've got it. Like, I've got my OBS running with my overlays and all. But not everyone has the chance of being able to do this. Either just a technical know-how or having a good enough computer. Like, I actually ended up buying a computer just to be able to do all this. Hey, Raven Anime, how's it going, my friend? So, yeah, I ended up buying a computer to do content creation and streaming because my laptop really wasn't cutting it, because even though it doesn't require much to be able to play Stadia, doing so with OBS running and doing with the overlays and all that, it's a bit more taxing and it kind of interfere with your gameplay. I'm doing pretty well. Playing a space game, like, just looking at my name, you can guess this is making me really happy. Yeah, I'm loving this game up to now. It's roguelikes, like, create a ship, you take a ship, you do a few sectors until you die, then you take the resources and build another ship with it. Can I take that?
Reckon there's anything salvageable on this freighter?
Probably, but I would not advise it as it may draw unwanted attention.
Yeah, make enemies, because those are fine, but there's gonna be some other fighters popping by if I start attacking this. Might as well go see those enemies. But thank you very much, everyone, for coming to hang out on my channel. And also, if you haven't before, be sure to subscribe. That really helps. Get the word out.
Maybe it's worth the risk.
Okay. Damage booster. What is that? I already got some. I have Shadow as my PC to use for streaming. I log in on my PC to Shadow and load up Streamlab OBS for my live streaming of Stadia. Nice. Can't you stream to YouTube yet? There's a button that says stream. The button is there, but it's not active yet. There's some streaming feature. For example, if you're playing Baldur's Gate 3, any dialogue, like, you can click it for anyone watching you stream to just enter like 1, 2, 3, 4, depending the option on the screen in the chat, and it will compile all those results and guide the streamer to actually decide what he is gonna do next. So that's the crowd choice. But the other option for direct to YouTube streaming is not there yet. And welcome to my channel, Powermonger. Nice seeing you here. So, gonna keep the one I got. Just gonna, or use now. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Power booster. Damage booster. But yeah, they're gonna unveil some stuff pretty soon. Like already Thursday, we kind of guessed that they're bringing in crowd play, which will be amazing. Like, for example, you could be streaming Mortal Kombat, and anyone in the public can just say, "I'm next," and line up for a fight. It's also for... There's a bunch of games that'll use this in very interesting ways, so... Stadia's got some very nice thing lined up. Change my Gatling. Got low energy, you need to wait a second for that to recharge. Ooh, that's a lot of credit. By the way, how's everyone doing tonight? Just gonna turn on my baby monitor because I'm on baby duty again still tonight. Wife's right in the middle of not midterms, but big school projects towards the end of the semester, so that keeps her busy. Now, I'm kind of wondering, because the developer for this game said they're gonna bring in 4K to Stadia along with some Stadia specific improvements. What do they mean by that? That's very interesting, because this game's already looking gorgeous. Like, I know there was an Everspace 2, but in terms of graphic, especially if they bring this to 4K and keep it like fluid like this, like What I'm seeing this is extremely fluid. Good on 20 hours in Jedi Fallen Order. I love this game. I also bought it. But I needed a spaceship game, so this one makes me really happy. But yeah, that game is really gorgeous. I don't see the point of just making a sequel. I'd like to see more and more games going like we're seeing with Destiny 2 right now. We might actually never see a Destiny 3. Because like they're bringing maps back from the first game right now, like the Cosmodrome in Russia. That was in the first game. So what they could do is just make a big Destiny game and just put in all the maps and maybe put them in rotation along with the story. So I want more games like that. Like you just have the game, no sequel, and the game just keeps expanding. Is what you call like a game as a service. Bit similar to other things that we're seeing in the industry, like Fortnite, for example, that's been there forever, and whether you like it or not, that game has a big success, and they just keep expanding on it. I bought Division 2, Doom Eternal, and ESO on Black Friday. Nice. I bought Doom 2016 and Doom 64. I haven't tried 64 yet, but it was so cheap, I was like, might as well. Could have fun with it. It's mineable fuel. Okay. So, yeah, I'd love, like, apparently first party title, that's something they want to do, since Stadia will just keep getting better over time and there'll never be a Stadia 2. Plus, hard drive size is not a problem with Stadia, so you can just keep expanding a game and you'll never have, like, they'll never have to worry about whether people will be able to do the installs. It's just, they handle it, so. I got no more torpedoes, and I'm dead. Didn't watch my health. See, there was a bunch of game like this one here that they could go the route of just like, okay, this is Everspace. We just make Everspace, take whatever content's in the second one, include it in the first one, and just expand with chapters. It's like, okay, we're gonna sell DLC, and the game still looks better and better. Still holding out for NFL Blitz with multiplayer support to come to Stadia. NFL is coming very soon. They announced it for this year. So, I still have my upgrades. Do I still have all of them? Yeah. Stuck on this dumb call, lol, dang it. Oh, you're stuck on the call? Is it like for work, or? I used to work in a call center. Boy, was it something. Decrease the probability of ship component damage. Yeah. I think that's all I can buy. Ship color. Unlock color 3 of 16. Not like if I was seeing the ship anyway. I like that. Already a scout. Let's go meet him. What are these? Ooh. There's a lot of scattered credits. It's pretty far. And nanobots. Imagine having a next-gen console and no space for games. Yeah. That one really makes me laugh. Like, people are buying, like, next-gen consoles, whatever it is. And they can install, like, sometimes 2 games, 3 games. They have to do a uninstall before they can get the next one. Like that doesn't work. I've been thinking of getting a Chromecast Ultra, and before I do, is it better or worse than playing on your phone or browser? The Chromecast Ultra is actually the way they designed Stadia to be played. Browser works really well, but Chromecast Ultra is like sometimes it does have some bugs once in a while, and it looks like it's some periods. So it's like if they were doing updates and it wasn't working as well as they were hoping for sometimes. But that's extremely rare. Most of the time, Chromecast Ultra is working flawlessly. It is there that most of the time you'll get the best performance. But browser works really well as well, and so does the phone. So it really works well everywhere, depending on your setup. So Chromecast Ultra, I strongly recommend when you get it, don't set it up with your Wi-Fi, just directly connect it with a Ethernet cable. Like on the power supply, you'll have an Ethernet port. Connected with Ethernet, you won't have any problem. Wi-Fi, it will happen sometimes. It'll get disconnection. Well, it'll slow down a bit and you'll get pixelation. It works okay with Wi-Fi, but optimal with the Chromecast Ultra. If you're thinking of buying one, if you're pre-ordering Cyberpunk right now, you get a Premiere pack for free. And I thought it was going to be shipped in January, but apparently they will be releasing the code pretty early on, so that bundle is really worth it. But also the CCU, like the Premiere edition right now is pretty cheap. I think there was a sale for Black Friday. I don't know if it's still on, but yeah, I would definitely recommend to have a better experience with Stadia to get these. For a browser, I'm gonna say the better your computer, the better your experience will be. They say that a computer doesn't change much for Stadia, but what it does change is the codec that it basically has to translate to decompress and all that. So the different video codec that you'll have running the game, like if you're running right now, the best one is VP9. So that requires a decent computer to be able to decode. And they're talking right now of releasing AV1. So what happened with these codecs? So you got H.264, VP9, and soon VP1. Your computer, like they will always be available. Like you'll always have all of the options. But H.264 is the easiest for compressing and decompressing. So a lot of videos on YouTube use that codec because when you use it, like most older computer, like even those using Windows 7, will be able to load the videos that utilize that. VP9, you need a more robust machine, stronger machine to decode it, like I was saying. So if your computer is not strong enough, it'll take too long for it to decode that one. So it won't select this one for playing. It'll select the other one to be sure you have minimal latency. So the computer takes the decision for you, depending on like network and all this. But if you have access to VP9 and eventually AV1, what will happen is that it's less data transfer, so from the data center to you, and because you have smaller data to transfer, smaller amount of data to transfer, it'll be much faster to get your data in. Your latency will be smaller, you'll have better image quality. So it's pretty complex, but there is a certain point at which the machine you have will make a difference. That's why Stadia works so well with phone, because most people have $1,000 phone in their hands. and those phones are really well equipped to deal with these codecs. So sorry if I'm rambling a little bit. I'm looking for my words while I'm playing this, but yeah. Okay, just looking for. I think my ship is in pretty good condition. Do I have nanobots? But yeah, all in all, like the CCU, you know, you'll have a perfect experience with it. That's pretty much the takeaway with it. Okay, I'm being attacked from the back. Turret. Okay, got some nanobots. Just bought a new TV to play Stadia on. Nice. What did you buy? Oh, jackpot. I understand why there was so much protection around. Okay, shot at. Understand why they want to shoot me. I just stole their stash. Okay, get out of there. I'm dead. But I got a pretty good stash, should be able to get some upgrades. Just yeah, I play Stadia on my cheap laptop and I get disconnected and my game camera will spin and my character will walk without control. My phone is a newer one and I don't think I've ever had one problem. Exactly. So once you get a good setup with Stadia, you're good for a very long time. It's just you need something that will be able to translate those codecs that are. Stadia is brand new, so those codecs are pretty new technology. Samsung Q 65-inch QLED. Wow, that's a pretty kick-ass TV. So yeah, we're pretty much at a threshold right now that you need a certain amount of technology to be able to play Stadia like without any itches. But beyond this point, like Stadia will keep improving, but the technology from today, like in 10, 12 years, should still be able to play Stadia without any problem. Just if you go to older technology, like my laptop was from 2014, was a pretty good laptop with an i7, but because it was that old, it was struggling a little bit with certain feature, but just to play Stadia, it worked pretty well. But the moment I had OBS running and I was playing Stadia, if I was using mouse and keyboard, it was all kind of problems. I needed to use the Stadia controller directed to the Wi-Fi, then I had no problem. But yeah, if you get actual technology from today, then you're covered for a very long period. But then if you buy a computer for Stadia and you go like lowballing it, what happens that all the software, the OS and all that will keep improving over time and will require a better machine. Although with the new Chrome OS, they tend to use less and less resources, and Windows is trying to copy that and actually is including some Chrome OS features in their OS, so might not be as bad as that in the future, but I didn't know there was. Okay, no, it's the other ships. Try. Don't have enough money to buy. If you use Wi-Fi, your old laptop might use a network in your phone. AC Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's just it comes back to what I was saying. Using the codecs, the phone shouldn't have any problem because it is a recent one and it's got quite a bit of horsepower. So. No. What? it didn't upgrade. But that's the thing, from now on, like, what time is it? 9:13. Yeah, I won't be streaming for a whole lot of time. I'll be, yeah, there's, this week on Stadia on Eddie Player One's channel that should be starting soon if it hasn't started yet. They got in, a guest tonight that, had an interview with Jack Buser, one of the head over at Stadia Games and Entertainment. I think it's actually just Stadia, but the game division. While Game and Entertainment is actually Jade Raymond's project. So you had him in an interview and he actually confirmed that over the year there was definitely some upgrades that were done to Stadia. And there's some developers that have been leaking that Gen 2 is coming. Generation 2 of Stadia. And apparently, like, it's some pretty nice tech that they've got in it. Like, it will outclass the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 by a pretty, like, very easily, apparently. And that's the developer behind Porus that said that. And then he retracted, saying, oh no, I never confirmed there was a Gen 2, but the guy signed an NDA and he just, like, accidentally broke it because he was too enthused about the technology. Ooh, I am taking this. Yeah. I wouldn't use Wi-Fi of Stadia as your main gaming source. Yeah, as much as possible. If you can use Ethernet, it'll improve your experience. But yeah, once you got Stadia running after that, what's exciting is the upgrades will happen on Stadia's side for graphics of the game. So you have a 4K stream, it's all working fine. Your 4K stream will just look better and better because the graphics that are being loaded will be just more awesome. So you're getting the resolution, you're getting the frame rate, now it's just a graphic that keeps improving over time. That's only possible if you get better GPUs running behind and CPUs and RAM, and the loading time with Stadia are just crazy amazing. Like, they were boasting, like, look at the load time for Destiny 2 on the Xbox Series X. This is amazing. It's like, the Xbox One loading time for Destiny 2 were extremely long. Stadia beat that a long time ago. Then Series X did an optimization that Stadia didn't get yet, and Series X beat Stadia by just a few seconds. Like, things like one is like a 1 minute 10 and the other one like 1 minute 14, something as marginal as that. So, and Stadia has been having those performance for a year, while Xbox just started getting those performances. But no, Stadia is a good place for gaming. It's a good platform. There is nothing that equals Stadia in terms of value. Like, you can say, oh, but the Xbox or the PlayStation will give me like a much crisper graphic. Yeah, because on Stadia Stadia is getting pretty crisp graphic, but there's going to be a slight loss because video footage is compressed. But then again, as we get better codecs, it's going to improve. Can I equip that? I do want a shield. That's a weapon overdrive. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. I don't want a weapon overdrive. I want something that'll allow me to survive by running away. or fully mined. So what was I saying a moment ago? Yay, harvested plasma, and I'm being shot at. Where is it? Ooh.
Well, that was dumb. Didn't you know all units in the direct vicinity will react negatively if you attack one?
I can see that now, thanks.
If you buy a game on Stadia when you have a pro subscription, will you still be able to play the games when subscription run out? Any purchase games is yours. If you buy the game, if you don't claim it, if you buy it, it's yours. If you claim a game, it's also yours, but it's part of your pro library. So what happens if you stop your subscription? Any games you claimed on pro, you will lose access to. But those are just like the monthly free games that you get with pro, along with getting 4K 60 frame. Well, 60 frame you always get, but getting access to a 4K and full surround sound system and all that, that's only with pro, and it gives you monthly games. So as long as you're subscribed with pro, you have access to those games. If you stop your pro subscription, you lose access to those games, but you still have them. You're just not able to play them. Then let's say during the summer, if you're working construction, for example, and you work all summer, and during the winter you get like 4 or 5 months off because season's down, and you only subscribe during the winter. Next winter, when you resubscribe to pro, all those games that you already claimed before, you can access, plus the new games that you can now claim. And unlike let's say PlayStation, and I don't have a Xbox. I haven't had one in a while, but I'm not 100% sure how Games with Gold does it. But I know PlayStation Plus, each month you can claim some games. At the end of the month, those games are gone, and it goes on to the next one. So they're part of your library. But if let's say for a month you were extremely busy and you didn't even look at your PlayStation, at the end of the month, if you didn't claim them, you're not able to claim them anymore. With Stadia, right now you can claim about 30 games, and that's over time. Like there's a bunch of games that they went to pro, and some stayed on pro for like 30 days that you can claim them. Some have been on pro, I think, like the second or third month of Stadia. Not sure. I think there's a game like that's been there almost a year that has been claimable on pro, and doesn't seem to want to leave, and they just don't care. Like, go ahead, claim it whenever you want. So if you stop for a few months and come back later to pro, all these games that don't expire right away that you can claim afterward, well, even if you haven't been playing pro for 4 months and it was released during those 4 months on pro, you can still claim them after, which is amazing, because whoever just decided to subscribe right now has access to like 30 games instead of just like the 2 or 3 games that PlayStation Plus is giving this month. So no, I really love the model, how they're doing it. So they're angry at me. But yeah, any games, like even if it's on the sale from Pro that you had a discount, if you buy the game, if there's a price tag and you pay for it, that game is yours forever to keep. Like you've bought it, you can even review like how much you paid whenever you want in your Google purchases. It's there. That game really belongs to you. So that's something else that people were worried about Stadia if it ever shuts down. One of the parallels we can give is if I can, I'm just gonna look at this quickly. Whatever. So I know like Microsoft is an example of that. They had to shut down their ebook service after a while because no one was using it, and we're losing money with it. What it decided to do is anyone who actually purchased an ebook, even if they read it like 10 times or I don't know, they reimburse everyone for the price they paid for their ebook. And I heard about other businesses of that size that had similar practices. Companies the size of Google cannot just scrap a service and say, okay, we're shutting it down, and whoever had invested money, well, they just lost it. Google cannot afford to do that because they have too many products. There is too much money on the line. So if they have to shut down Stadia and you purchase a whole bunch of games, well, the pro games they won't be able to give you anything back for. But any games you purchase, they will probably reimburse the price you paid. That includes, like, if you buy Red Dead Redemption 2, for example, at like $60, and you play it for like let's say you're as crazy as Color, one other streamer, and you got like over 1,500 hours logged into the game. Well, if they shut down, which won't happen because it's going real well right now, but if they were to shut down the service, what would probably happen is everyone who bought the game would get the money they put into the games back 100%. Like, not just a fraction, they'll get the full amount back, which is a pretty nice security. So you get to play games for years, enjoy it. Then after a while, like, let's say you spend like $800 or $900 in games in that service, you get all that money back. You don't get the subscription for Pro back, you don't get the free game that you got back, but all the games you purchase, they just reimburse you. So at that point, it's like, okay, just had a great experience for a console cycle life and get money back. So that, I'm not saying that will happen, but companies that size cannot afford to just shut down things and ignore people who are paying for it, like their subscribers. So if you subscribe for every second month, you can still claim every game. You can just subscribe before the end of the month. You can do that, but then every second month you won't be able to access your pro games though. So if your goal is just to expand your library and you're not playing too much these days, or you just know that you have certain games you want to play and you don't mind playing 1080p, absolutely, it's a thing you can do. I doubt that Google would go and try to penalize anyone who does that, but yeah, it's totally possible. In theory, you can do that, and I doubt they would do anything to reprimand you. Okay, I'll just salvage this. Okay, there they are. He's still pretty far. Now, there we go. And I'm gonna die. Okay, they're much stronger than I was expecting. Okay, I'm dead. Go ahead, kill me. There we go. Still got some resources. 2,000 credits. Just gonna upgrade a bit of everything. Get more out of traders and service station, or reveal the location of your last cloned shipwreck on the map and lets you salvage it. Really? Huh. I didn't know we could do that. Anyway, I am going to stop my stream for tonight. Thank you very much, everyone. So I'm gonna go jump ahead to Eddie Player One's channel because I'm pretty sure he's got his show on. Just gonna confirm. as it is this week on Stadia usually. Is it on? Yes, it is. So, gonna go jump over there. If you guys want to have some nice information on Stadia, I'll actually try to put the link in. Won't be long. Oh no, it's not live yet. It's starting in 2 minutes. So yeah, if you want some good information on Google Stadia, there's a show about to start in 1.5 minutes. You can jump there. Pretty nice guys hosting the podcast there. It's live on camera. Don't worry, it's not just the audio. But they got a guest. Got some pretty interesting things to say tonight, and really like those guys. They're good friends of mine. So that's part of the Stadia community, by the way. We keep helping each other. That's part of that. So I'm just gonna get out of there. Excellent. Yeah, it's this week on Stadia. So if you guys want to jump there, I'll be stopping my show for tonight. So this is DrSpaceman. Thank you very much for coming tonight. It was a pleasure. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like. This helped the channel plenty. So thank you very much. Have a good evening.